And boys, we are back here with another Madden video. Today, what I got for y'all is going over my must-have cards. Before we get into today's video, I do want to talk about our sponsor real quick, MMOEXP.com. If you guys want an alternative to buying packs, consider buying coins at MMOEXP and make sure to use code DILL at checkout for 5% off your order. Now, I do want to start off this video by saying that I may be missing some of the combine cards from this video because currently I'm actually in Oklahoma. And if you guys did not know, there's actually a $40,000 Madden tournament going on probably right now as I'm dropping this video. If you guys do want to keep up to date with that, check out Mazomatic and of course Henry on Twitch as well. But I think there'll be some obvious ones that's like, wow, you didn't include this card. Why? It's probably because they dropped while I was in Oklahoma. But anyway, on top of that as well, how we do these videos, if you guys are new to the channel, don't have a card over 1 million coins today, okay? So that excludes people like Malcolm Jenkins, Dante Poe, Vic, Christian Watson, all cards that are super expensive. I mean, right now as I'm recording, Christian Watson's 5 mil, but we do have an equal balance today, 5 offense, 5 defense, and we are going to get it started on the offense side of the ball where my favorite quarterback that I've used, Bo Nix. Bo Nix is going for 800K, so he is still pretty expensive. This is a card that I kind of think is worth the price. Like, he has an insane stack and I think it's so fun. And let's talk about it. So this card is 95 speed, 91 acceleration, 97 throw power. This card hits all the accuracy thresholds. I will say 3/4 2. This is like the Russell Wilson release, I believe. This is his weakness. Like, if you don't like this card, it's probably because of this right here. I understand, you know, not liking the release, but you can do some pretty fun things with the card. So first off, just base setup. Like, if we were going absolute meta setup right here, you'd likely go like the Truz for 1. I think it's so much fun because you can just run around with your quarterback, a little similar to college football. You won't fumble all the time. And then this bucket right here, go backyard quarterback for 0, gunslinger for 0 in this bucket. And then on top of that, you just run the conductor for 0 and then gift wrap for 1. You spend 2 AP on that stack. That's nuts. On top of that, he can get the momentum shift X factor, which the start on X factors on defense actually aren't crazy, so I don't think you need this, but you could run it if you did want to, of course. And besides that, I mean, what else could you run? You could potentially try to fit in the escape bars. You could try to fit in the pass lead elite. If you wanted to fit in the pass lead elite, I think I still want to run Truz, so I go Truz, pass lead elite for 4, gunslinger for 0. You would then need to run the backyard quarterback for 2, which that would be 6, conductor for 0, gift wrap for 7, so that would be 7 AP, and I think that's an insane stack too. So Bo Nix just has an absolutely insane ability stack, and I just love getting a right-handed quarterback with the Truz that actually works, unlike Mariota. Now, right after that, we are going to go to the running back position. We're actually left this card off of my previous must-have players. It's going to be Marcus Allen, and it's actually going to be the green version, of course. And the reason why I say this card's must-have, first off, for his price, 250K, I think is kind of nuts. Insane value for him. All the way upgraded, 97 speed, 95 acceleration with 94 juke, 93 spin. And the big thing, though, the reason why you run the card, of course, is that start on Angry Runs X Factor for 4 AP. That's the way you'd run him, right? The whole entire point, you spend in 4 AP on Angry Runs. Gonna break the first tackle. Now, I will say one of the things against this card now, though, is a lot of the combine cards are getting 0 AP secure tackler just on top of a million other abilities. So, like, that does hurt his value. You won't break the tackle on, like, maybe a lot of top end God squads. But I still think he's really good, and I think he deserves to be mentioned right now in the current state of the game. And right after that, we are actually gonna have 2 offensive linemen today, which is weird because I even considered 3. Like, Bill Fralick definitely deserves an honorable mention as well. Considered 3 offensive linemen today. The first one's still going to be Chris Henton for me, and I think this is overall like ultimate legend offensive lineman. There should be like a lot of them on your team, and Chris Henton is 6'4", 300 pounds. Really, the stats for me don't matter. It's his ability stack, of course, right? That's the point we're at in the game. Abilities, 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 and more abilities. So the omniscient for 1 is just crazy. Like, if we look at this, right? I mean, Kevin Mawai gets it. He could deserve to be mentioned too, but him, Mawai, Fralick, like, all of them are amazing. So literally, this could be just ultimate legend offensive lineman right here, but we use Chris Henton as the example. So the omniscient for 1, the threat detector and identifier for 1 AP, that's already insane. But on top of that, he can get the edge protector for 0 AP. He can also get all day. So yeah, that's awesome. Like, it's a really great stack. You could run Nasty Streak or Linchpin as well, maybe if you had like more of a running scheme. But yeah, that's the ability setup I recommend. Now, the other offensive lineman right here is going to be right guard. It's actually going to be Combine Kyle Long. And the reason why I like this card is, first off, okay, just stop and go drill. All left guard, right guard, 5 agility, 5 acceleration, 5 COD. But then you upgrade him. Every offensive lineman gets 8 agility, 8 acceleration, 8 COD. I do like that a lot for the boost. Also, his card, his abilities are kind of nuts. His core ratings are great. But again, this card basically gets secure protector for 0. So he gets full beam once, polar elite already for 0 AP. That's great. This bucket right here, you can go pass protector or run protector for 0. And then once you get the token on him, you can go run protector or pass protector again for 0. And you can also throw a post up for 0. He also gets Vanguard for 1. Like, insane amount of abilities, and that's really what you're going to see with these NFL Combine cards. They just have so many abilities. That's why I think they're all must-have. And guess what? Our final offensive card right here is going to be a tight end, and I'll give you a guess. It's going to be Combine Evan Ingram. So Combine Evan Ingram right here, 6'3", 240. I feel like he has like the perfect player model for a tight end. I think he runs the best routes. I've loved this card since his core elite. Like his core elite was special. The most feared card was special. But this card, 96 speed, 98 acceleration, 90s across the board for route running. 71 run block actually isn't the worst for a tight end. It's not the best, of course, but it's not the worst. And abilities on this card, let's go through it. So this card gets acrobat, leapfrog for 0. Okay, that doesn't really do much. This bucket can get matchup nightmare for 0. That is an amazing ability on the tight end. One of the best ones you can run. This bucket right here, he can get 1 AP short in, and then you can get 0 AP jukebox, 0 AP backyard tight end. You don't need the backyard tight end likely if you're running like basically like the master tech setup. Can get mid elite for 0, can get tank for 1, red zone threat for 0, and same bucket again. So also rack him up too. So if he gets pressed, like he can insta beat the press as well. Versus bottleneck too, unless he's user pressed. So yeah, this Evan Ingram card I think is absolutely amazing, and he's going to round out my top 5 offense. Now we're going to go ahead and go to the defense side of the ball right here, where we're going to go ahead and get it started with some pass rushers. I think the one that I really like the most is still Karlaftis. Like, I feel like Karlaftis for his price too right now. Are you kidding me? Like 250K for this card? Hell yes. 90 speed, 97 acceleration, 95 power moves, 89 finesse moves, 97 block shed, 96 impact blocking. Now for his abilities, you can go unstoppable force for 4 AP. Makes a ton of sense. Understand why you would. You can also go edge strip for 0 and then double or nothing for 1 AP. Like, I think both those setups right there make a ton of sense, and I feel like for 250K you're practically stealing. I think this card will way outplay 250K. And after George Karlaftis right here, I'm going to let you guys take a singular guess on who the other pass rusher is going to be. Okay, you get 5, 4, 3. It's Amari Barno. You said it too late. It's Amari Barno, of course. This card is ridiculous as well with the token. I mean, 6'6", 245, 97 speed, 98 acceleration, 98 finesse moves, 88 power moves, 90 block shed, 93 impact blocking. Only has a spin move trait on yes, by the way, so only going to use that 98 finesse moves. Like the power moves don't even matter. And on top of that as well, you can get just an unreal stack, like so many abilities. Like in this one, you can go literally anything for 0 for the most part, basically everything. And this bucket right here doesn't get, gets lurker or tip drill for 0 right here. You could do that. Gets edge strip for 0, gets double or nothing for 0, gets lurk artist for 0, gets relentless for 1. Like, this is just insane. Like, it is just an absolutely insane ability stack. That is why he's here. And also combo that with the fact that you can get him up to 99 speed pretty easily with just the token. So yes, he is ridiculous. And now after Amari Barno right here, we are just going to end it off with some pieces in the secondary. And actually we'll do our middle linebacker first, where it is going to go ahead and be Brian Urlacher. Like, we're ending off with all combine cards if you are curious. Brian Urlacher, 95 speed, 96 acceleration. He is 6'4" as well, 91 zone coverage, 97 block shed, 97 impact blocking. Debated on having Ray Nitschke over this card, and I don't hate to take the think Ray is better, but again, this card, man, his ability stack is pretty nuts. Like, he can get the start on reinforcement as well. Will be on every play after 9 plays, which that's kind of nuts. On top of that, though, this bucket right here, you can run anything for 0. Like, you can run, if you're running reinforcement, you don't need the flat zone. You could do it though. You could go like secure tackler, outmatch, out my way. Like, it just literally look at all the 0 APs, right? You could just choose one. Okay, this bucket right here, you're probably gonna want mid zone for 1 at one of the spots, and this bucket, secure tackler, extra pop. Enforcer Supreme makes a ton of sense for 0 because Enforcer Supreme plus Avalanche beats tank. So yeah, this card is a problem, and I think he's really great with the Avalanche. Getting as many Avalanches on defense makes a ton of sense to me. So yeah, I think Brian Urlacher is a beast. You could have Ray Nitschke as like the overall better linebacker. I don't hate that, but I think Brian Urlacher definitely deserves to be mentioned. Now, we are ending it off right here with 2 corners right here, where the first one's going to go ahead and be Dolphins great Jalen Ramsey right here. And Jalen Ramsey, the fact that he boosts all corners speed as well, I think is nuts. And the same thing with our next card. These 2 cards right here are basically a theme team within themselves. And he is 6'1", 208, 97 speed, 96 acceleration, great man zone and press, and this time has the play ball in air, aggressive. And of course, Jalen Ramsey. This bucket right here, you could go like Stonewall. That's what I went. This bucket right here, you could throw the lurker on him, or actually you want to throw pick artist on him. Lied about that. And then this bucket doesn't really matter. You can throw any knockout on him because he gets universal coverage for 3 AP. This is everything. Every man knockout, every zone knockout, reaction time, everything. Awesome. then you can go secure tackler too. So yeah, that is nuts. The universal for 3 AP, I think that's crazy. And then finally right here, we got Pat Pete, who Pat Pete also unreal ability stack. Like he's 6'1", 97 speed, nice acceleration. And you can easily get this up to 99 speed. Again, Ramsey and Pat Pete make themselves 99 speed. Like it's nuts. And on top of that as well, play ball near aggressive. Pat Pete's ability stack might even be crazier than Ramsey's. I don't hate that take. Acrobat and jukebox for 0. And on top of that, in this bucket, you go like flat zone for 0 right here. You go pick artist for 0 if you need it, or again, like what's called secure tackler for 0, deep out for 0, and mid zone for 0. Is that not insane? Like that is nuts. Like I don't really know how much better a corner can get than Pat Pete, especially as an outside zone corner. He is insane. So yeah, boys, this has been my updated must-have players in Madden 25 Ultimate Team. I hope you guys did enjoy it today, man. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Madden 25 Ultimate Team content just like this. Now, if you guys do want to go ahead and see me use these cards live on stream, have been streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. Haven't been streaming for a couple of days though, because we are in Oklahoma. And if you guys do want to, make sure to check out Mazomatic and Henry on Twitch, because maybe we'll make an appearance on the stream. But yeah, boys, hopefully you guys did enjoy, man. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the videos we have been dropping. If you have been, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit that noti bell as well. We'll be back soon. And yeah, like I said, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow as well. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here.